Howdy folks, it's Dr. Z returning for VEDA2014, day 15. I'm halfway through. Yay! So far it's been a great experience. Just have halfway to go. Should be a great run. Today I'm going to talk about why I push people into the pharmacy profession. It's not just other people that I think are going into pharmacy. I pretty much push any of my friends into pharmacy. It includes technicians I meet whenever I was floating, as well as friends of mine who are thinking about a second career, even those who are in healthcare currently, who already have a degree and already like their job, but they're looking for something new. I mean, there's a couple things about pharmacy. One, it's healthcare. You're really helping people. And as you saw in my stories of pharmacy, that's one thing that I really like. That's why healthcare was a calling for me, because it was something that made a direct impact on someone's future. There's the science, the chemistry, the biology, the human anatomy, the intricacies of how a drug impacts a person is one thing that really fascinated me, because you know each pill is about maybe 2 grams, and then you see the doses on them, 10 milligrams, 20 milligrams. That is a fraction of that pill that gets dissolved into your entire body that makes such an impact that it extends years of your life. To me, that itself is amazing, and for me to be able to facilitate in that, choose the best drug for a person, and so on and so on. There's all those aspects of pharmacy that is so enlightening for me, that is so thrilling and fulfilling, that I want to share that with everyone, and I want to bring them into the fold and bring them into the pharmacy family. For those who are technicians, they're already a part of the family, but especially those who I feel like they're kind of stuck in a rut and they're wanting to find something more about themselves. Well, have you thought about pharmacy school? Yeah, I've thought about it, blah, blah, blah. If you could do so much more, then why not? I mean, especially if you're already working for a company that's able to provide multiple resources for you, because they would want that first. You have the experience, you don't need that much training. On top of it, you have more skills as a pharmacist and as a pharmacy technician. And then if you're able to reach communities that don't have a pharmacy to begin with, you're able to do more of those tasks. Another thing is, especially when you're thinking about it as a second career, the part-time benefits of a pharmacist are very useful, especially when you're considering that salary of a pharmacist annually, if you're working full-time, is about $100,000 plus or minus. Even part-time, that's almost as much as a full-time job in any other profession. That to me is amazing. And that return on investment, once you become a part of that profession, it's amazing to me. And so that's one thing that I definitely encourage for people. Another thing about pharmacy that is truly remarkable is that one-on-one contact, especially if you're in the community, and even so in hospital and other pharmacies that I talked about. The direct and indirect consequences of your actions are very great. In the right hands, you're doing so much good. To me, these pharmacy schools do very well at selecting out those bad people. And these people who come out have great hearts, have great character, have great determination, even at the very bare minimum. They're working part-time, they're just working for the money. They're still some of the greatest people that I've ever met. And so that's why I want more people to come in. On the flip side, some people don't want more people to come in. Some say in certain areas, especially more populated areas, the profession's saturated. In St. Louis, it's already hard enough to find a community job, let alone any other profession in hospital, in alternative routes. Chicago, it's even worse. East Coast, West Coast, it's even worse. But I tell them, what about the rural areas, like in central Illinois, or even in Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona? So if you are that kind of person that's wanting to travel around and experience multiple cultures in the area, pharmacy is a great profession. Pass an NAPLAX that carries you over the rest of the country. All you need to know after that is what state do you want to practice in, find out their law, and boom, you pass that, you're done. Finish out any other continuing education credits, but that's not going to pertain to the specific state. That's going to pertain to your profession. Another thing people may say about the profession is that it's changing so much we have no idea what's going to happen in the future. And to me, that puts so much pressure on the current people to do even more, to become more involved, to be able to enter themselves in the healthcare team and provide such a great service, or even more services. We already in Illinois have gained the rights to be able to immunize. We're working on collaborative practices throughout the state in order for us to modify therapies a lot faster than they would ever have in the offices themselves. That future is just changing in the most positive way. Overall, I'm fairly enthusiastic about pharmacy. It is the healthcare role that I've decided to take, and it is a healthcare role that I encourage other people to take. Because to me, you have doctors who are able to decide a direction, to determine a path to follow. And the pharmacist is there who's able to help out in paving that road, in making sure that it's smooth enough for a patient to follow. If it happens to be too bumpy for them, then the pharmacist is able to direct them in a better path. So I've been Dr. Z. Like and share my videos, subscribe to my channel. And like I said, day 21 is viewer comment special, so be sure to leave any comments, send me any questions on Twitter at HereHe'sAll. Beyond that, hope you have a wonderful night.